Everybody, Monday morning, it's January 8th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Now it gets real. It's like the first. It
sure does.
Right? Adele
Yeah.
Caballero's watching delays with trains on the west side. Storm before Maria LaRosa here with today's forecast. Kids are back at school, people back at work. This is it. 2024. It's on.
I was feeling pretty good about this Monday, but now I don't know. No, we are looking at a pretty quiet weather day, but boy, we've got our eye on another mess of a system just starting tomorrow. But we'll get through those. We've got that going for us. Of course, the fresh snow on the ground north and west of the city. We have 37 at Central Park and Merrick, 34 in White Plains, 35 in Sussex, Poughkeepsie, also above freezing with a few patchy clouds, but you can see just a hint of a wind chill right now. Feels more like the upper 20s at Newark. Feels more like 30 at Central Park. So every now and then when that breeze kicks in, we stay with feels like temperatures in the 20s and 30s, but bright skies, really pretty out there. Grab the shades with any of those areas in fresh snow. You know how bright it can get. By 1 o'clock, 41 degrees. We'll be right there at 4 o'clock. By 7 p.m., still clear into the upper 30s. We start to see clouds roll in by tomorrow morning ahead of that next storm. More on that in just a bit. But at 4:01, we want to get more on all of the trains and the computer alerts. So what's going on?
Yeah, we still have some delays here. This is actually left over from last week's train collision. Your 1, 2, and 3 trains, you can expect to see delays. They are trying to safely move out those 2 trains, 2 derailed trains from last week. So give yourself some extra time there this morning. Your A and D trains also seeing delays because of a broken rail. Keep a close eye on both. Keep you updated on that. Route 1 northbound completely closed. This is because of an accident from Plainfield Avenue out to Old Post Road. You've got the Turnpike instead if you needed to make your way through the area. And Holland Tunnel, usual nightly construction here. Inbound, you've got 1 lane closed. Outbound, completely shut down until about 5:30 a.m. That's all for now. Back to you, Darlene and Michael.
Thank you so much, Adele. Breaking news.
This is just with our next storm Tuesday into Wednesday. I've got my eye on another one for the weekend.
Hike in effect. We'll tell you which bridges.
3 trains. We are still seeing delays because of last week's train derailment coming up in just a few minutes. We're going to break down those slowdowns on the roads as well. Let's take a peek out there right now. This is
4:41 right now. We want to check in with Maria, looking at the clouds.
Snowflakes lingering behind, but overall a very nice, quiet, dry morning commute. A little blustery though, but by late tonight and tomorrow morning, a different story. Gonna have some snow-covered roadways. Gonna talk timing and totals and look ahead to the next system to keep an eye on in the 10-day forecast.
All right, Maria, thanks so much. Still to come, squaring up
This picture.
Then it's a windy Friday, contributing to some chilly temperature. What's ahead, though, for our weekend? We'll have that in our Storm Team 4 forecast.
Morning, everybody. Friday morning. It is February 16th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adele Caballero's here watching, unfortunately, a deadly crash in Cross Bronx. We'll get to that in a second. Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa here with today's forecast. It's 39, but it feels colder.
Yeah, we've got some pretty impressive wind gusts right now.
Yeah.
So that's definitely adding to it. We still have a few clear skies, but yeah, this is the swirl around our quick moving area. Low pressure. You can see a few of those light snow showers and flurries coming through Pike, Sullivan, and Ulster County, not amounting to much, but they are there. Then we turn our attention to the next one. Here, a little bit more than a few snowflakes, especially south of I-80, where we have those winter weather advisories posted. Central and South Jersey could see as much as 1 to maybe 4 inches of snowfall. But yeah, the more pressing issue this morning, definitely the winds. We've seen them gust. You can see Poughkeepsie with a 40-plus mile-per-hour gust. Still the wind advisory posted there through at least noontime. But we get the bright skies. It will be chilly, getting to about 42 degrees at 2 o'clock. But we get the bright skies. It will be chilly, getting to about 42 degrees at 2 o'clock. Late afternoon into the evening, clouds build. It will be late tonight that we start to track that next round of snow showers. We'll time that out for you coming up in just a little bit. But at 5:01, lost the time out right now. Big
this fatal crash. It's actually accident investigation work at this point, closing down all lanes on the eastbound side from 2A, that's Jerome Avenue, out to exit 2B, Webster Avenue. All traffic is being diverted off at that 2A exit, and of course delays have built up already. This is the George Washington Bridge here from that up Just want to remind everyone, trucks are not allowed on the lower level. They're trying to cut through there, so please, trucks, stick to that upper deck. And
possible snow tonight.
Good morning, everybody. 5:30 a.m. on this Friday, February 16th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Happy Friday. Adele Caballero is here, though you do have a major situation on the Cross Bronx you've been watching, and Storm Team 4's Marie LaRosa is here with the forecast.
Yeah, we do have a little bit more snow on the way, but you know, it's February. It's overnight for the most part, and it's light accumulation, so it's like a pretty snow.
Okay.
I'm selling it. I'm trying to sell it.
I like it.
Here we go.
It's department store snow.
That's right.
It's Bloomingdale snow.
Bloomingdale snow.
That's right. That's right. We're just dressing the windows here of winter. We've got now fair skies over the city. We're at 39 degrees, but still in the wake of our really quick moving clipper, we have a few snow showers north and west. So just be ready for Sussex to Poughkeepsie and Monticello that we could be looking at some of those flakes flying by. But definitely pressing right now those wind gusts, 20 plus in the city, 40 plus in areas like Poughkeepsie. But yes, the next wave of snow on its way late tonight. Advisories are up basically south of I-80. We have Somerset from Monmouth County, Staten Island in that winter weather advisory as well. We could see a couple of inches of snowfall by tomorrow morning. In the meantime, just bright and blustery. 11 a.m. temperature, 39 degrees. We'll get to about 42 for the high. It's not going to feel like that throughout 31. The morning commute has been difficult, to say the least, Adele.
Yeah, very difficult, especially for commuters in the Bronx right now. Eastbound side of the Cross Bronx Expressway, this remains completely shut down because of accident investigation work. Unfortunately, this is because of a fatal crash. It took place just before 2 a.m. So right at exit 2A Jerome Avenue, you can see traffic is being pushed off here. You can see police are on the scene, so we are keeping a close eye on this. It has backed up to the George Washington Bridge. Delays at about 50 minutes now from that upper level. Save yourself the headache. Make your way over to the Lincoln or Holland instead. And your F train shuttles, you can also expect to see delays both ways. That's all for now. Back to you, Darlene.
All right, thank you very much. Well, a verdict is expected today in former President Trump's civil fraud trial. It caps what's been a busy week of court action. Today, New York's Tracy Strayans and Laura
goes up for sale right here in There's a watch for you. Good morning, everybody. It is 4:30 a.m. on this Wednesday, February 21st. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
Darlene Rodriguez, Del Caballero's here looking at roads and rails. Oh, look who's back.
Yeah.
How you doing, girl? How you doing? Miss you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Well, things are nice and quiet this morning. Nothing too dramatic. Chilly temperature story here for this morning, where we're likely going to see those below freezing temperatures to start your day. Middletown right now 11 degrees, Peekskill at 18, 17 in Poughkeepsie. Light winds still have that snow cover. That's enough to do it. We're sitting at 31 in Forest Hills, 21 in West Orange. Freeport now at 27. Not too much of a wind, so wind chills be nice to us this morning. We'll see sun and clouds by 10 o'clock, 36 degrees. We'll be right about 40 at 3 o'clock. Pretty close to average for this time of year, and still looking at sun and clouds as we head into late evening. By about dinner time, we'll be into the mid and upper 30s. All right, at 4:31, I want to get the latest on the roads and rails. Adele, what's going on? Already seeing a few hiccups out there, especially if you're making your way through New Jersey, maybe the toll plaza. We've got a tractor trailer fire. This is taking out a couple lanes. It's causing some minor slowdowns through the area, so you're just going to want to give yourself a little extra time if you're heading around through there. Still in Jersey, but a little further down, just past the turnpike here on 18 southbound as you make that approach into Cranberry Road and Route 535. All lanes are completely shut down. This is because of a gas leak. We'll keep a close eye on this. We'll keep you posted there. And if you are heading out to the George Washington Bridge, this is the inbound side right here. Inbound construction in the process of wrapping up, but that outbound lower deck is still shut down for about another 30 minutes or so. Michael, back to you.
All right. Elton John will be auctioning off here. Again, it starts tonight. There are going to be 8 different auctions. And coming up in our next half hour, not only are we going to ask you guys about your favorite Elton John song, but what would you do or what would you bid on if you had the money for this? We'll send it back to you.
I want to bid on that watch we showed at the top of the show. That
Very
was really
cool.
great.
Very
I
cool.
love that watch.
I just saw Sir Elton at Barclays Center like a couple of months ago for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
right.
induction concert.
I remember.
He's amazing.
All right.
Did he give you anything?
He did.
He had security escort Michael out.
He said, stay away from my glasses.
Thanks,
Thanks, Trace.
All right, we'll check in now with LaRosa looking at the weather. What's going on?
And it's a very practical watch, Michael. You can wear it at any occasion, any weather. Yes, no one will notice. All right, we head to Dumont, New Jersey, where it's a chilly day, but we'll still get some sun in here. We'll be about 38 degrees through 4 o'clock, but we've got some windy conditions coming at us by Saturday, and that's another chilly day. So I'm going to break down how cold we get, and of course the big warm-up on the way in the 10-day.
Thanks so much. And the Yankees hit the field in Tampa for their...
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so I'm back.
Oh, you're here.
I have to do the weather.
You're here.
Oh, wow. Who's here?
Really? Where is she?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so I'm back.
Oh, you're
I
here.
have to do the weather.
You're here.
Oh, wow. Who's here?
Really? Where is she now? We've got another chilly morning, as we said in the headlines. We've got lots of teens and 20s out there, but no wind to really speak about. So wind issue, at least there's that. But yeah, it's pretty cold. We've got Mount Kisco at 18, Reading as well. Danbury down to 14 degrees, White Plains coming in at 20, 18 in Fairlawn, and right now we have City Island coming in at 29 degrees. But by this afternoon, it'll start to feel like this time of year, average highs are into the low 40s. That's about where we'll be. We'll be above freezing later this morning, sun and clouds, 40 degrees by about lunchtime, on our way up to 42. And then as we head into the evening hours, another chilly one, but with fair skies, we'll see temperatures close to or below freezing heading into tomorrow morning, and it will stay dry. All right. Almost 5:01. What else is going on out there? Adele, what are you watching?
We definitely have some early morning slowdowns here, at least out in Queens on the LIE westbound. We've got some construction closing down a couple lanes. This is from exit 8 out to exit 27. This is definitely causing some backups through the area. Just make your way down to the Grand Central Parkway instead. That's a much quieter ride for you. Heading out to the Holland Tunnel, inbound construction has wrapped up. We're still
5:30 a.m. right now on this Wednesday, February 21st. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene.
In Westchester.
It certainly is.
It is cold everywhere. Yeah, it's definitely a chilly start, but it's dry and otherwise pretty. This is definitely not factoring in any wind. So these are the actual temperatures. 13 in Claryville, Poughkeepsie at 16, Peekskill at 17. We have generally light winds, still all of that fresh snow cover, adding that low-level chill. Farmingdale now down to 26 degrees with Elmhurst at 31. So we'll see a nice afternoon, sun and clouds. As you can see, the dry roadways, just a little bit of snow hanging on there in the Bronx. We've got 1 p.m. temperature at 40 degrees. We are going to look at temperatures this afternoon pretty close to what is average for this time of year. And then by 10 o'clock, chilly but quiet, right about 35 degrees. All right, at 5:31, we want to get to all of the slowdowns out there. What's the latest, Adele?
Yeah, a little tough navigating around this morning, but I am going to bring some relief to Westchester right now. It may be cold out there, but at least all lanes have reopened.
Chill, and that continues tonight. 30 degrees for the low. Sunrise tomorrow morning about 6:40. We'll get another day, at least into the morning, where we're seeing some of that